Thank you very much, Frankie. Well, some good news. We've been talking about the downtown relief line. There was the mayor having an announcement this morning, wondering what it was, but what are we getting now?
We can tell you a source confirming to Breakfast Television that the mayor will be announcing something to do with that downtown relief line. So the announcement itself is at 10 o'clock. It's going to be happening at Pape Station, and the reason why that is relevant, of course, is Pape is supposed to be one of the anchor stations for that 7.5-kilometer subway line, which would run through the downtown core, 8 stops through it. So we'll stay with it on exactly what this announcement may mean. Is it an announcement of a timeline?
Which is a possibility. I know there's nothing in the books until 2031, 2030, 2031 for it, so we may actually see something, actual dates put in because in October they got the green light from the province to start seriously looking at this. So this may just allow them to actually start moving ahead on it, which is welcome news indeed.
Absolutely.
For people who are on that subway on a regular basis, the Yonge Street line is packed.
Every day.
Packed.
Every day. And I run on the off hours, and it's still busy.
Still busy.
Yeah. And so, you know, you come out thinking at 2:30 it should be fine. Not so much. So
stay with City News. Stay with citynews.ca. Throughout the day, we'll have updates on what the mayor had to say there. Also, Metrolink's another one we're talking about. It's a transit kind of day, isn't it? Yeah. They're last night they had that big meeting, a public meeting, and they're talking about closing Bathurst and Eglinton. But at the last minute, they canceled that planned closure. And the reason they wanted to close it for that length of time was it would speed up construction by 3 months.
Right, for the Forest Hill Station.
But it would have been closed for 7 months. So that caused a huge uproar among the residents and business owners. So Metrolink's backed off, which means it'll be messier for longer, but it won't be shut down for 7 months. Some business owners along there saying sales dropped almost 50% since construction started. And it's been an ongoing project. How long has it been now?
It's been going on forever.
I want to say 5-6 years now that it's been going on.
I don't know. They need to do that 10-year challenge with the side-by-side to see what the Eglinton LRT looks like. But they say that it's still on track to open for September of 2021. So we'll see.
Fingers crossed on that. That's another one that'll be needed and welcome once it opens up.
Absolutely. And some other stories we're following at this hour. St. Michael's College School, rocked by allegations of sexual assault by students last year, has now reinstated their varsity basketball team for this season. Police say they've completed their internal investigation. The school rather saying that they've completed their investigation. It did clear the remaining members of the school's basketball team of any wrongdoing. The school does say that police probe also clearing the players here. St. Mike's had previously announced that they were canceling their football and basketball teams for this year and their football program for next year. So far, police arresting 7 students. They have laid 37 charges in this investigation.
News after this fire on Oakwood, north of St. Clair, an early morning fire. No injuries reported. That's what we want to hear. It happened in a commercial residential property under renovation. Now, smoke could be seen pouring from the building. The fire apparently started in the basement. It was knocked down, though, rather quickly.
Well, British Prime Minister Theresa May's government narrowly surviving a vote of no confidence. Here's what happened.
What madness there right now.
May will now go ahead with talks with MPs from all parties in an attempt to find a consensus over how to proceed with Britain's departure from the EU. Now, her original proposal deal, rejected by Parliament, Britain has about 10 weeks to figure out something before they officially leave the EU. It feels like such a drama. It's the back, the forth, what is going on.
It's terrible because, you know, you're at that point, you want to see something happen one way or the other. That's what it feels like. But I think a lot of people are having second thoughts about maybe leaving the EU. Maybe it's not a bad idea. Maybe we should stay.